Hi, I'm Andy Wilkinson, the face of Andy Wilkinson Fitness. And this is the introduction to my video, Absolute Lifestyle.
Bit of a bulge, and you know, his diet has got rid of that.
In this package, through my lifestyle, I can save you a lot of time and money.
He's 61, but you wouldn't guess that even with a microscope. He's not a Hollywood celebrity, not a millionaire biohacker. He's just Andy Wilkinson, a real guy who decided to age in reverse. No filters, no surgery, no magic supplements. Just 6 highly intentional lifestyle habits that most people overlook or underestimate. Today we're peeling back the curtain on exactly what Andy does to stay biologically young, mentally sharp, and physically agile, all while avoiding burnouts, injury, and the chronic fatigue that plagues most people over 50. And trust me, it's not what you expect. Welcome to the channel where we explore science-backed habits, real-life routines, and inspiring stories from people who are actually thriving, not just on social media, but in real life. If you're serious about aging smarter, not faster, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a chance to optimize your body and mind. Now let's dive straight into Andy's 6 powerhouse habits.
Hi, I'm Andy Wilkinson, the face of Andy Wilkinson Fitness.
Hack Hash 1, resistance training, the real anti-aging medicine. Let's be honest, many people over 60 avoid the gym like it's a torture chamber. Not Andy. At 61, Andy's strength trains 5 days a week, but not with the mindset of building vanity muscles. His goal is functional longevity. He focuses on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, and rows because they stimulate large muscle groups, promote hormone balance, and protect against sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, which begins as early as your 30s. Andy says muscle is your retirement plan. It protects your joints, helps burn fat, and keeps your posture young. But here's the catch. He doesn't train like a 25-year-old meathead. He focuses on form, mobility, and progressive overload, using rest days wisely for recovery and light activity like walking or yoga. Real insight. Muscle mass is tightly linked to mortality risk. According to research from UCLA, higher muscle mass reduces your risk of death significantly, regardless of BMI.
Through my lifestyle, I can save you a lot of time and money.
Hack Hash 2, intermittent fasting, controlled eating, not starvation. Andy swears by the 16-8 intermittent fasting method. 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. But here's what's important. He doesn't do it to lose weight. He does it to give his mitochondria a break. Those tiny powerhouses in your cells that get sluggish as you age. Andy says most people's bodies are exhausted from non-stop eating. Give it a break and it'll thank you with better energy, clearer skin, and a sharper brain. He breaks his fast around 11:30 a.m. with a high-protein meal, eggs, spinach, avocado, and ends eating around 7:30 p.m. No late-night snacking, no soda, no mindless munching. Reality check. Fasting isn't for everyone. Andy admits it took him 2 months to adjust. He drank herbal tea and lemon water in the morning to stay focused. And yes, he had headaches and cravings initially, but now he swears it changed everything. Hack Hash 3, whole food nutrition, the unsexy secret that works. Andy doesn't follow fad diets. He doesn't do keto, carnivore, vegan, or count macros obsessively. Instead, he follows a 90-10 rule, 90% clean, nutrient-dense meals, 10% flexibility for life enjoyment. His daily plate looks like this. Breakfast, breakfast, 3 eggs, sauteed greens, a handful of blueberries, and green tea. Lunch, grilled salmon, quinoa, roasted vegetables. Dinner, chicken or lentil stew, sweet potato, leafy salad with olive oil. And he avoids refined sugar like it's poison, not because of a trend, but because of what it does to his energy and joints. Andy shares, every time I eat processed sugar, I feel older the next day. My knees crack, my sleep sucks, my brain feels foggy. Not worth it. Reality tip, Andy still has pizza with his grandkids on Friday, but he balances indulgence with hydration, movement, and quality food before and after. Hack Hash 4, daily mobility and stretching, more than just warming up. Here's a surprising fact. Andy spends more time stretching and doing mobility work than most people spend at the gym. He starts and ends his day with 15 minutes of dynamic mobility, 5 minutes of foam rolling, and once a week a full body yoga session. His goal isn't flexibility for the splits, it's freedom of movement. He wants to lift groceries without pain, hike with his wife, and squat without creaking knees. Did you know? Mobility work stimulates synovial fluid production in joints, improving movement and reducing inflammation, a major key to looking and feeling younger. Andy jokes, if you can't touch your toes without bending your knees, don't worry about aging, it's already winning. Hack hash 5. Deep sleep, the youth hormone factory. While most people brag about late night Netflix binges, Andy is asleep by 10 p.m. like clockwork. He's optimized his sleep routine with a cold, pitch black room, no screens 1 hour before bed, magnesium glycinate 30 mins before sleep, white noise, or sleep meditation. Why? Because growth hormone, melatonin, and cellular repair all peak during deep sleep, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Skipping that window ages you faster than any junk food. Andy adds, you can eat kale all day, but if you sleep like garbage, you'll age like garbage. Real insight, sleep deprivation raises cortisol, damages collagen, and increases belly fat. One poor night can raise your insulin resistance the next day, making your skin dull and cravings worse. Hack hash 6. Mental reboot. Mastering stress and mindset. Here's what most people miss. Chronic stress ages you faster than smoking. Andy learned this the hard way. In his late 40s, he dealt with chronic burnout, anxiety, and anger issues. It aged him fast. He looked and felt like he was 60 at just 47. That was his wake-up call. Now, he starts each morning with 5 minutes of breath work, a gratitude journal, 15 minutes of silent meditation. He also limits negative news cycles, toxic social media, people who drain his energy. Andy says stress makes your face hard, your thoughts dark, and your heart heavy. Peace of mind is the new six-pack. Real truth. You can eat perfectly and train daily, but if your nervous system is in constant fight or flight, your skin will sag, your hair will thin, and your mind will race. Here's a quick recap of the 6 real hacks Andy lives by. Strength train with intention, not ego. Use intermittent fasting to support cellular repair. Eat real food, not fake food in a wrapper. Make mobility your daily ritual. Treat sleep like your anti-aging pill. Manage your mind or it'll age your body. Andy Wilkinson isn't a doctor, influencer, or longevity guru. He's just a man who chose to redefine aging. No shortcuts, no filters. Just 6 powerful decisions made daily. Over years, not weeks. That's the real secret. So if you're watching this thinking, it's too late for me, it's not. You can build muscle at 50, you can heal your gut at 60, you can rewire your brain at 70, you can start feeling alive again, but only if you choose to take the first step. If Andy's story inspired you, smash that like button so more people can see this. Subscribe for more real-life health transformations, longevity science, and smart aging strategies that actually work.